The Portuguese paper and pulp producer Grupo Portucel Soporcel was named Business of the Year at the 2013 European Business Awards. GPS turns over €1.5 billion a year, selling 1.1 million tons of paper to customers in 113 countries. But what's so impressed the Business Awards judges is that GPS is not just about paper. GPS operates a sustainable and integrated business model, every step in its value chain a profitable micro-business in its own right. One tree produces two tradable goods and utilities.
The utilities we produce is steam and electricity. The tradable goods is pulp and paper. So by being integrated, that means we can extract all the value through the value chain and being able of making margins in every step of the process.
GPS is the largest producer of energy from biomass in Portugal. Not only is its entire production powered by biomass, the surplus it sells to the national grid accounts for over 4% of Portugal's total energy consumption. And in producing more pulp than it needs for its paper production, it sells 300,000 tons of pulp into the market annually. The GPS success story begins here, at its research institute in Aveiro. GPS invests between 1.5 and 2% of its annual turnover in R&D. Extensive research over the years has shown that one species of tree, the eucalyptus globulus, contains properties that are most conducive to the production of a premium brand of office paper. Here at the Institute, everything is done to try and genetically improve the species, and that includes attempting to eradicate a species of weevil. That's its greatest enemy.
We have to take care of diseases that eucalyptus may have, try to forecast which future diseases eucalyptus can suffer, as well as devoting a huge time and effort in order to improve the root system of the eucalyptus, because the eucalyptus tree is very fragile in what concerns the root system. People tend to consider that eucalyptus has a very deep root. It's not the case. So we have to try to make the utmost in order to see how we can increase the root system of eucalyptus, because that's crucial when making a very good plantation.
What GPS learns from its investment in R&D, it shares with the 400,000 forestry owners in Portugal. Although GPS owns and manages forest estates of its own, the majority of its stock it buys on the open market.
We only produce circa of 15% of our needs, so 85% we buy from the market. That's why we put a lot of effort in helping the local producers to make good plantations, to make nice profits, in order that they feel the incentives to pursue and to becoming better.
This is at the root of GPS's sustainability model. Its ambition is not to buy or lease more land in Portugal for forestry development, but to help improve the standard of existing estates.
We have been pioneered in what concerns the motivation for people for certifying their forestry management model. And on account of that, FAO, so the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, consider Portugal an example to be followed all across the world, exactly on account of pork-to-sell practices.
Despite an overall excess capacity of 20% in the worldwide paper market, since 2002 GPS has invested €1 billion in new technology. The group now operates at maximum capacity, increasing its own paper production by 50%. Thanks in part to this paper machine at its mill in Setúbal. It's the only one of its kind in Europe, and at over 200 meters long, produces sheets at a rate of 30 meters per second.
We cannot sell more because we cannot produce more. By investing in a new asset base is the way we have to show to our customers that we believe in the future and that we have the means in such a difficult context to be profitable, to make, I would say, very good margins.
These innovative production techniques, stemming from its commitment to R&D and supported by methodical quality testing, has allowed it to bring to market many of its own brands of paper, including the Navigator, the world's best-selling premium office paper.
64% of our sales are our own mill brands. This is really unique in the world, because people tend to consider that, well, paper is just a commodity. No, of course not, it is not. Paper is a tradable good, and if we do a proper market segmentation, product innovation, And if we add on top of that branding and marketing, we are having quite a new concept and then quite a new value proposal.
GPS's success is underpinned by the investment it's made in sustainability. A case in point is its nursery program. The Espira estate, an hour south of Lisbon, is Europe's largest nursery for forestry plants, where GPS produces about 12 million plants a year, destined not only to serve its own production needs in the future, but to renew Portugal's woodlands. GPS's contribution to the national economy is significant. Nearly 5,500 Portuguese businesses are involved in the supply chain, and it takes these responsibilities seriously, adhering to a model of sustainability that not only ensures long-term business success for itself, but also safeguards the Portuguese landscape for future generations.